that cool hat.
It's because the tech overlords are listening.
Now I can finally say, Google schmoogle. What are you gonna do, Google? You're completely powered.
Yo, didn't he say the N-word before, bro? Didn't he say the N-word before?
Listen. What's that? Google owns YouTube? I would Google that, but I literally can't. What are they gonna do? Censor this video? Demonetize it? Bury it under the algorithm so no one can find it? You're completely powerless, Google. You got nothing on me. So the past couple of weeks, I've completely de-Googled. I don't use any of Google's so-called free services, except YouTube. I literally can't escape. It's surprisingly hot to wear a tinfoil hat. I don't know if you guys knew this. Well, you never worn a tinfoil hat before?
Probably because it helps conduct sunlight. Hopefully I'm not in the hood trigonomics when I say that, but yeah, bro, hood research department, bro.
Now, this all started because of privacy concerns. Being tracked with it, literally everything I do just feels kind of odd. Mainly because I wanted to also regain control over my software. And not to be at mercy of what the tech overlords decide to do just one day. But most importantly, I don't want to pay 20 bucks a year for 100 gigabyte storage. Not happening! I realized since swapping to Linux, my life has just been going upwards. I'm practically ascending next step. But I realized there's always an open source alternative, and a lot of times they're better. They just don't have $1 billion budget to market themselves. So I went down the de-Google rabbit hole and I want to share what I learned, because by the end of
No way. So you can actually like save stuff on Linux?
this, once you know what I know, bro, you're gonna want one of these cool hats as well. So let's go through the de-Googleization. I want to be honest and share what I think you should absolutely change and maybe what was more hassle than worth. Number 1, your search engine. Change your search engine right now. You can do it now while I keep yapping. Just go to your browser settings, find the search default browser and change it to DuckDuckGo. It's a
On
search
God,
engine that doesn't
DuckDuckGo.
track what you do. It just works. Boom. Maybe you prefer everything you do online to be tracked and logged. I don't know. Maybe you're in that ballpark. I think just most people are either oblivious or lazy. So I'm telling you now, don't be lazy. Number 2, your browser. When I told you to change your default search engine, you did not just do that inside of Google Chrome, did you? Say it ain't so. There are way better browsers out there. I use Firefox. It's kind of B tier, but you can lock it down into S tier. A lot of people swear by Brave browser. I never tried it. My point is, this is super easy to change. And have you ever thought why browsers are free to begin with? Why is Microsoft so... Why do they want you to use their browser so goddamn badly, you know? Why do they all make it free for you? Could it be because they track everything you do online and sell or trade your data?
Wow.
What? What do you mean? They don't make this out of the goodness in their heart? You telling me Google isn't just $1 trillion charity?
Well, I always thought like, yo, Google's, even if you go in incognito mode, like they'll still see everything. So like, that's why, you know what I mean? Like, I always thought there was no escape from that shit. Like, there's no escape. Like, they'll see that, like, whatever you do, wherever you're hiding, nigga, and you think that you're getting away with this shit, you're not getting away with this shit. So, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know, like, just, you know, incognito mode doesn't, you know.
What? I found online that in 2023, Google paid Apple to be their default search browser in Safari. Guess how much? 20 billion! Jesus Christ! They definitely want you to use Google. So just don't. It will take you 2 minutes. Go do it. Number 3, the third thing I changed. Like many of you, I've been using Google Mail for years and years and years. And apparently up until 2017, that's when they stopped scanning your emails to serve you ads. So now Gmail is a little less creepy, you know, but if you think about it, it is probably the most invasive service that they run. Like, and there are free alternatives out there like Proton. I haven't tried it out. I decided to send this bitch and get my own email. I paid a small fee. It was fiddly as hell. But at least people won't think I'm poor and have like Google Schmoogle in my ad domain. Number 4, with me de-Googling lately, I realize it's time for me to de something else.
These
I don't want to
nuts.
say the joke. Anyway, I started working with G Fuel 6 years ago. G Fuel sponsor!
Yo, we got a sponsor coming up, bro.
Because we're introducing a new tub! Your phone! I have a Google phone. God damn it! Everything is Google! It's crazy. I didn't realize just how deep I've been swept into this ecosystem without realizing it. My goddamn TV is Google. I thought it was a Sony TV. You know, open up, it's like, Google TV. How did that happen? I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm supposed to be enamored by the phone, how amazing it is with its incredible hardware, and how powerful it is. But if it's so great, then why do I feel like I'm the product? Huh? I hate my phone. Notifications just feel like they're there to suck me in, not to tell me anything useful. All these apps.
Okay, so basically the guy is just saying like, yo, he's done with Google, bro. Like, I don't know what
Apps and features. I feel like my attention span is just getting mushed the more I use my phone. I hate it. It's just one big giant distraction device. So I have a Pixel 9 and it is a good phone and I already own it. So instead of switching it out to like a dumb phone or something like that I know a lot of people do.
Yo, listen, hot take right here. Was he bought out by a different company? Like, did a company just be like, you know what? You're not allowed to use Google stuff no more. We'll pay you like 300 million and you have to stop using Google stuff. And then he's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And then they're like, yo, also, you know what I mean? Slide the paper under the table. You have to make a video about it. I'm just throwing things out there, like, you know, like, you never know. Because why is homie so adamant about Google? Like, we all been knowing Google tracks what you say, what you think, type shit. Like, yo, like, we know this, right?
I wanted to install a custom OS on it. There was a lot of them to choose from, but I opted for Graphene. Mainly.
And then there's shout outs to all these different companies that we've never heard of. You know what I mean?
Because it felt like the biggest point the finger to Google, you know? It's an operating system focused on privacy and security. Apparently so much so that even Edward Cullen uses it. Did I get that right? I would Google it, but I can't. But here's the thing, okay? For some reason, I feel like I'm the crazy one. Huh? What? Why do you want to Google so bad, huh? What do you got to hide, huh? This guy got graphene on his phone. What's up with that? I feel a little judged, okay? But after using graphene, I realize, no, this is how it should be.
On God, I don't get this video, but like, yo, yeah, man, shout outs to him, bro. He de-Googleized, bro. Good for him. Good for him, yeah, good for him, bro. He de-Googleized, yo. Yeah, alright, man. One time, guys.